Hello everyone, welcome to Chelsea Sport Focus. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of breaking news. Let's get started.
Confirmed, Chelsea agree €45 million deal as Xavi Simons finally unlocked. Chelsea have finally cleared the path to land Xavi Simons after weeks of uncertainty, with the Dutch playmaker now set to complete his long-awaited move to Stamford Bridge. The Blues have had a deal with Simons personally agreed for some time, but progress had stalled due to the club's need to offload players before committing to such a significant financial package. That obstacle has now been removed, and Chelsea are preparing to make the 22-year-old their latest marquee signing of the summer. Nkunku's departure unlocks the deal. The turning point came with Christopher Nkunku's exit to AC Milan, as the French attacker has agreed a 5-year contract with the Serie A giants. Reports indicate Milan will pay €45 million including bonuses, a deal that not only takes Nkunku's wages off Chelsea's books but also brings in crucial funds. Nkunku's departure has been on the cards for much of the summer after a stop-start spell in London plagued by injuries and inconsistency. While Chelsea had initially held talks with Bayern Munich and RB Leipzig, Milan's persistence finally broke the deadlock and allowed the Blues to move forward with their own incoming transfers. Jackson to Bayern Munich. Adding to Chelsea's transfer clear-out, Nicolas Jackson is closing in on a loan move to Bayern Munich, with the Bundesliga champions covering the striker's full salary. Jackson's exit further relieves Chelsea's squad congestion in attack, a position where Maresca has been demanding more quality and variety. Sky Germany confirmed that the Senegal international has already agreed personal terms with Bayern, with only final details left before completion. Simons next in line. With both Nkunku and Jackson out, Chelsea can now finally activate their agreement with RB Leipzig for Simons. The German side have valued him at around €60 million, but a structured deal in installments is expected, with Chelsea confident that the signing will be wrapped up before the window closes. Transfer insider Fabrizio Romano has remained confident throughout that Simons would join Chelsea, telling fans earlier this week, "Chelsea keep working for Xavi Simons, I can guarantee that. They are in contact with people in charge of the deal." Simons himself has been waiting for the move, despite approaches from Tottenham and interest from Paris Saint-Germain, and has made it clear that Stamford Bridge is his preferred destination. Chelsea's rebuild takes shape. For head coach Enzo Maresca, this deal represents a massive win. Simons is a versatile playmaker who can operate as a number 10 or in wide attacking roles, and he is seen as the perfect fit for Maresca's fluid, possession-based system. His creativity and ability to dictate games from advanced positions will add a dimension Chelsea sorely lacked last season. The signing also continues Chelsea's aggressive recruitment drive, with Simons expected to be the club's 9th summer addition costing €10 million or more. Alongside Garnacho, who is edging closer to a £40 million move from Manchester United, the Blues are assembling one of the most dynamic young attacking units in Europe. What happens next? All eyes are now on Chelsea's official confirmation. Nkunku to Milan and Jackson to Bayern are the final steps before Simons is unveiled, with sources indicating the Dutchman could arrive in London for his medical within the next 48 hours. If all goes to plan, Chelsea will head into deadline day having landed two of Europe's most exciting attacking talents, Alejandro Garnacho and Xavi Simons, while finally clearing the decks of players who no longer fit Maresca's plans. This is the breakthrough Chelsea fans have been waiting for, and it looks like the transfer dominoes are falling perfectly in their favour. This is the massive one, Garnacho set to join Chelsea after Nkunku clears the path. This is the massive one. Chelsea have finally cleared a major obstacle in their pursuit of Alejandro Garnacho, with Christopher Nkunku now on the verge of completing his move to AC Milan. The French forward, who had long blocked the Blues' ability to fully push through their attacking reinforcements, looks set to depart Stamford Bridge in the coming days, paving the way for Chelsea to secure one of their primary targets of the summer. Nkunku's imminent exit is crucial. After 2 difficult seasons at Stamford Bridge, the France international has struggled with injuries and form, leaving Chelsea's management with little choice but to sanction his departure. With AC Milan now prepared to offer a permanent 5-year contract, Chelsea can finally turn their full focus to completing the signings they have been planning for months. Among those signings, Garnacho is now the priority. The 21-year-old winger has been patiently waiting for the move, and Chelsea have been negotiating with Manchester United over a fee close to £40 million, below United's original £50 million valuation. Talks have reportedly accelerated over the past 24 hours, and there is growing confidence that Garnacho will be officially confirmed as a Chelsea player before the transfer window closes. This transfer is not just about adding another attacker, it represents a strategic pivot for Chelsea. Enzo Maresca has identified Garnacho as a player capable of bringing pace, creativity, and goals to the squad, complementing new additions like João Pedro and Liam Delap. With Nkunku moving on, there is room both in the squad and the wage structure to accommodate the Argentina international, allowing Chelsea to finally execute the plans they have carefully plotted since the start of the summer. For Garnacho, the timing could not be better. Left out of Manchester United's pre-season plans and informed by manager Ruben Amorim that he is surplus to requirements, the winger has been eager to move to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea have long been a club he admired, and the opportunity to join Maresca's project, one that blends youth, ambition, and attacking freedom, has only increased his desire to make the move. The transfer is also part of Chelsea's broader summer strategy. With Nicholas Jackson expected to leave and Xavi Simons still a target, Garnacho's arrival will bolster a forward line that the Blues hope can compete on multiple fronts this season. Nkunku's exit was the final domino holding back these plans, and now that the path is clear, Chelsea can push to complete the deal as soon as possible, ensuring Garnacho can integrate into the squad ahead of the Premier League's upcoming fixtures. Chelsea fans will be watching closely over the next 48 hours, as the final signatures could transform the squad dramatically. If Garnacho officially joins, it will signal not just a transfer, but a statement of intent, a move to build a younger, faster, and more dynamic Chelsea attack, ready to challenge at home and in Europe. The stage is set. Nkunku's AC Milan move unlocks Chelsea's door to finally land Garnacho, and all eyes will be on Stamford Bridge as the club moves to complete what could be the summer's most decisive signing. Nkunku to AC Milan clears the way for Xavi Simons to Chelsea. This is the massive one, the story that every Chelsea fan has been waiting for, the twist that changes everything about the Stamford Bridge summer rebuild. The news coming from reliable sources is that Christopher Nkunku has now agreed to sign for AC Milan, and this decision has completely reshaped the Blues' transfer strategy. For months, the shadow of Nkunku hung over Chelsea's pursuit of Xavi Simons, raising questions about how the two would coexist in the same squad. But now, with Nkunku making the decision to depart for Italy, there is nothing standing in the way of Xavi Simons becoming Chelsea's next superstar signing. Chelsea have